guys, it's Brittany here from My Core Floor, back for day 5 of our challenge exercises. Today we are going to finish up with some work wide, loading our pelvic floor both in the vertical and with some rotation. So you'll notice this week we've done some stretching, we've done some speed, we've done some work on your upper back, we've done some extra work in your side to side, we've done some work with rotation. We're giving your pelvic floor all the things that it needs, okay? So for today's exercise, you're going to go with your feet wide, okay? Now, again, wide can be sometimes a little bit sort of vulnerable from a balance standpoint, even from a prolapse or an incontinence or a pain standpoint, okay? Because we've opened everything up and we've taken away some support, and when your pelvic floor is stretched in this wide position, and then I'm going to have you actually turn your feet out a little bit, we put the pelvic floor at a mechanical disadvantage, which means it's actually harder for it to contract and relax the way that it needs to, okay? Sometimes training above what you need is exactly what works best for your muscles. So think about somebody who's doing a race. A lot of times they do a lot of different sort of cross training, and they'll do sprint work and endurance work, and they might do a pool workout. And so again, training in different ways so that the day they go out and just run the race, that seems really easy, right? So training sort of above where you need to be. And that's what we do a lot in My Core Floor. We train your body for anything and everything because you never know what life is going to throw at you. So we've got to be prepared. That pelvic floor has to be ready for anything, and that's what we're working on. So feet are wide. Feet are turned out just a little bit. I don't want anybody who's sort of out here, back and forth. Okay, it's just a little rotation outward, okay? Your width can just be whatever is a comfortable distance for you, okay? We're going to go back into those pelvic squats like we did the other day. So if you remember, when you pelvic squat, you are bending in half like somebody karate chopped you through the middle. Your butt is going out, your spine is straight, and your knee bend is very small, okay? Do not do this, okay? This is not what we're looking for. I don't want your pelvis locked. I don't want your trunk upright and just going up and down. Yes, that will work the vertical. It will also be a ton of stress on your knees and quads, and that's not what our focus is. That's not bad, okay? It's not bad to squat like this, but it's not the goal of what we're trying to do here, okay? So pelvic squat, it's going to be small, right? Let me show you from the side view, okay? Butt out, spine straight, little knee bend, tuck your butt up, out and up, okay? Now, with our arms, we're going to engage our abdominal core and our upper back. This is what I like to call a combo move. We're going to work a little bit of everything, pelvic floor with verticality and with rotation, abdominal core and upper back. If you want, you can add some weights in your hands to make this a little more challenging. Again, like we talked about earlier in the week, I really wouldn't go above like 5 pounds because you get too heavy and you start getting too much momentum, and what happens is you actually may tweak your low back, okay? So feet wide, feet turned out, pelvic squat. When you come up, you're going to rotate around like you're going to throw a ball. It's a 90-90 position of your shoulder and your arm, and you're going to rotate it back. When your pelvis stops turning, you're done. You come back to the middle, little pelvic squat, come up, rotate in the other direction. Do not keep flying that arm back. Yes, I know your arm will go farther. I know if you tap into your low back and your shoulder joint and shoulder girdle, you can get more motion. But again, then we're compensating into other areas that we don't need to target, okay? Not today and not in this class or not in this exercise session, okay? So butt out, come up. Butt out, come up. So as you go down, you're working your entire pelvic floor with that vertical load. And as you come up and rotate, you're getting rotation, engaging your obliques and your abdominal core. You're working your upper back, the muscles around your scapula or your shoulder blades, and you're getting rotation through your pelvis, which works those muscle fibers that need rotation. Again, you can have a little weight in your hands. Now, for some people, this motion can be a lot of stress on your shoulders. About a year ago, I hurt my shoulders, and I could not do this motion in classes. So the way to modify if this is too much on your shoulders is to do a row. So what it would look like would be this. Here's your pelvic squat, and then you're going to row back. Pelvic squat, row. Pelvic squat, row. So this can be your motion to still get that rotation. Your belly button should turn right or left. It's in the center for your squat, and then it's turning with whatever arm is rowing. If you're going to go with the throwing arm, you're here, come back down. Here, come back down. You are going to do 10 of these, okay? So feet out, good. Here, up. Now, if your knees get sore, your arms get sore, just do 5 and then do another 5 later in the day, okay? You don't have to do all of them at one time, okay? Starts feeling really good, great. Do 10 now, do 10 later. Listen to your body, modify as needed, and don't be too hard on yourself. Some days you're going to feel like you could take on the world with these exercises, and other days your joints are going to be cranky, you're going to be tired, and you're going to just have to do what you can do. Maybe it's just a few reps. Just remember, something is always better than nothing. Good. So when you finish 10, you'll take a break. That's your last exercise for this week's challenge. I hope you've had as much fun with it as I have. We're going to put it all together into one quick hitter workout for you, and then you can use it however you want. You can break it up and do individual exercises like we did all week, or you can put them all together into a little mini workout and do it that way. Have an awesome rest of your day, and thanks for joining us.